Leo's insights are presented to challenge, inform, and encourage you in your quest to break free from school-based approaches to education. Building upon a foundation of unschooling, we sincerely hope these insights help you to consider how education can be truly unlimited.
Before embarking on this academic journey, we would be better prepared if we clearly defined a few things so that we can all begin from the same starting point. Let's have a closer look at a few words. Authority itself is defined as the power or right to give orders, make decisions, and enforce obedience. Or it can also be defined as a person or organization having power or control in a particular, typically political or administrative sphere. We need to understand that authority is to have power, and power is to have authority. Submission is defined as the act or fact of accepting or yielding to a superior force or to the will or authority of another person. It's important to understand here that submission is a choice, which means it has to be free or it is not a choice at all. Submission involves freedom. Subjugation is another word we need to know, and it's defined as to bring under domination or control, especially by conquest. Or can also be defined as to make someone or something subordinate to an authority. Here we need to understand that to be subjugated is to be forced or to be made to do something against your will. Subjugation, therefore, involves bondage. Now, it should be clear that if there are two possible responses to authority, there must be two types of authority. One is legitimate and generally requires submission, which is an act of freedom. The other is not legitimate, demands subordination in the form of subjugation, which is not freedom at all, but rather bondage. This begs the question of what determines the legitimacy of authority. Where does authority come from, and what is the source of it? In fact, it is very simple to answer. Authority is given by someone in authority, which in turn begs another question, which is who or what has the authority to delegate authority? Before we answer that, we need to do one more definition. Worldview is defined as a comprehensive conception or apprehension of the world, especially from a specific standpoint. It is made up of every experience that we have been exposed to in every way. We need to understand that worldview is what we know of the world. It is the foundation upon which we base all our understanding and from which we make all our decisions. It's important to understand that every worldview has a spiritual foundation that is ultimately determined by its perception of God. Those who believe in God will believe that He is the ultimate source of all authority, and He dispenses of it, delegates, or authorizes all authority, requiring submission, which is freely given by believers. Those who lack this God perception will see authority from an entirely different viewpoint. Simply put, authority comes with two possibilities. It is a power that is either given or taken. It's either legitimate or illegitimate. It requires submission or demands subjugation, and is freely acknowledged or it is forced upon us.
We trust you were blessed by today's presentation. For more helpful information to guide you in your home education journey, please visit educationunlimited.ca and leogaumont.com. Be sure to like us and share us on Facebook.